Hi, this recording is this video is about how to make a graph or things to keep in mind for making a graph when you have multiple data sets. So in our hydrogel lab some of you had 3 or 4 data sets. So I just wanted to go over how to make a quick plot and some things to keep in mind, especially when you have multiple data sets. So in a previous video, I showed you how to make a scatter plot of data. As you know, the x-axis is the independent variable and the y-axis is the dependent variable. The first column in the data set, in this case time, is the x-axis. So to make a scatter plot, you would highlight the data, and I include the headings so that they will automatically pop up on the legend. And then you go to Insert and Scatter Plot. And in this case, I'm going to choose the one that automatically draws the smooth curve. And that way I can see, clearly see kind of the 4 different samples. So one thing you want to keep in mind, so this goes from y-axis of 0 to 120, and these things are really close together. So I'm going to try to spread that out a little bit, and to do that I'm going to click on the x and on the axis numbers, I guess, and then right click, and then down here where it says Format Axis, hopefully you could see that, I'll click on that, and then this box pops up that says Format Axis. And then I could type in the bounds for this axis, and I'm going to make the bottom line 40 and the top line 105. And that should just spread it out a little bit more. You can do some other work if you want. But it's important, if you have data like this that's basically almost on top of each other, to try to spread it out as much as possible. So think carefully about the axis, bounds. Also, in this particular case, I might actually show 4 different graphs so you could clearly see, and then maybe one overall, to show how similar they are. So next, of course, you want to title it, change the title on the chart. So I can just double click there and change the title. Especially if you want to do the equation of the line for each one of them. If you put that on top of these, it'll be completely confusing. So this is transmittant, versus time. And my y-axis is, I'm going to do add chart, add axis titles. Vertical is transmittance. %. And my horizontal is going to be time in minutes. Okay. All right, so there's, typos. I'm going to double click on here and get rid of that. Okay, so there is a nice graph of all of your data.